Hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Memorizing a trigonometry table can be very infuriating sometimes. Entire table lies in your hand. No, I'm not joking. That's the truth. And that is what I'm going to teach you here. I'll be teaching you the shortest way of memorizing the trigonometry table. At the end of the video, I'll be sharing you with one tip. So watch the video till the end. For this, you will be just needing your left hand. I hope my hand will be straight here. Okay, so taking up your left hand, obviously when you will be reading it, you will be putting your hand like this. But for the lateral inversion, I'll be taking my hand like this. Lateral inversion could be my next video. First, we'll be dealing with the sign. So, for this, you'll be needing your left hand. First, starting with the little finger. The little finger will represent 0 degree. The ring finger will represent 30 degree. The middle finger will represent 45 degree. The first finger will represent 60 degree. And your thumb will represent 90 degree. The formula for evaluating the values of sine will be square root of the fingers below upon 2. So remember this formula for writing down the values for sine. Coming back to our hand. First, if we want to find the value of sine 0. Now how many fingers are there below the little finger? None, that is 0. So sine 0 will be square root of 0 upon 2. And obviously the square root of 0 will be 0. So your entire answer will be 0 degree. Coming to the next one. Sine 30 degree. Now how many fingers are there below this ring finger? That is 1. So your answer will be square root of 1 upon 2. And what is the square root of 1? That is 1. So your answer will be 1 upon 2. Coming to the next one, sine 45 degree. So how many fingers are there below the middle finger? 1 and 2. So your answer will be square root of 2 upon 2. So one thing is there. If they ask you to write down the value of sine 45 degree, you can use this value as it is, that is square root of 2 upon 2. But in your table, you must have seen another value. Actually, that is rationalizing the denominator. You must be knowing that. So let's do the rationalization of the denominator so that you can get the exact answer. Our value was square root of 2 upon 2. Now, multiplying the numerator and the denominator by square root of 2. In the numerator, you will get square root of 4. And in the denominator, you will get square root of 2 into 2. Now obviously square root of 4 is nothing but 2. And in the denominator you had 2 root 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled out and you are left with your answer, that is 1 upon root 2. Coming to the next value, sine 60 degree. How many fingers are below the first finger? 1, 2 and 3. So your answer will be root 3 upon 2. The last one, sine 90 degree. How many fingers are below the thumb? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So your answer will be square root of 4 upon 2. And everyone knows that square root of 4 is nothing but 2. So 2 upon 2 will become 1. So this is how you can write down the entire values of sine. Now, you can also write down the values of cos, tan, cot, sec and cosec using your hand itself. But I would prefer that you write down in a table because that will be much more easier. You just have to write down all the values of sine in that table. So let's jump to a table. Here you can see the table. I have written all the values of the sine. Now, if I want to write down the values of cos, it's very easy. Starting from the end of the table, start writing down the answers. Like for sine 90, the value was 1. So cos 0 degrees value will be 1. Same way, sine 60 degree, the value was root 3 by 2. So here cos 30 degrees value will be root 3 by 2. Just moving from the left side to the right side, you can get the entire value of cos theta. You write it down then. Similarly, goes with the value of 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So, how easily we have got the values of sine and cos. Coming to the tan, we know the formula that tan is equal to sine upon cos. So we don't have to do anything else, just divide all the values of sine and cos. Let me take one example. Suppose I want to find out the value of tan 0. So dividing the value of sine 0 with cos 0, that is 0 upon 1. Your answer will be 0 degree. Let's take one more example. Suppose I need to find out the value of tan 45. So the value of sine 45 divided by the value of cos 45, that is 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2. On reciprocating the denominator, your answer will be nothing but 1. Coming to the next part, that is cot theta. The interesting thing is, cot is nothing but the reciprocal of tan. So the same thing we did in the cos value, we are going to do in the tan value. Starting from left to right, write down the entire numbers. Just like this. Sec theta. As the formula says, sec theta is nothing but the reciprocal of cos theta. So don't do anything. Just invert the numbers. Like if I want to find out the value of sec 0 degree, cos 0 is 1. Reciprocating it will again give you the answer as 1. Right? Sec 30 degree. Now cos 30 degree was how much? Root 3 upon 2. And reciprocating it will give you 2 upon root 3. Sec 45. Reciprocal the value of cos 45. 1 upon root 2. On reciprocating, you will get it root 2. There you go. You have written the entire values of sec theta. Coming to the cosec theta, either you can reciprocal the value of sine, or in order to save time, just write down the entire sec value from left to right. Like this. See, wasn't that easy? Coming to my tip now. You must be thinking, how to write down the entire table now? See, during your exam, you are provided with your answer sheets first before your question paper. So just after filling up all your initials, turn to the last page, draw the table, write down the values of sine from your hand and complete the entire table within 10 seconds. And when you are doing your question on trigonometry, just flip on the pages to the last one, write the values and there you go with the answer. Thank you for being so patient, listener. I hope this trick will help you out during your exam. For more types of tricks, do keep watching my videos and don't forget to subscribe and like my channel because that will help me out to bring some more cool trick videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.